Little as fuck.
God damn.
Nigga like a cat, nigga.
All right, fuck it, bro. Juwan X Don.
Except my STEEZ. What's going on? Yes, Lord.
Goddamn, bring y'all round 7?
7.
Goddamn, round 7 recap. Now we goddamn get things started. Takeaways, man. Major takeaways of the round, man. But before we even get into that, I ain't gonna cap y'all. I'm a little drizz, I'm a little smidge, bro. Goddamn. So shit may make a sense, bro. Just forgive me, bro. But niggas gotta get this video out. I know I'm talking about something. Major takeaways, man.
Bro, my major takeaway. I think there's always a lot to choose from every week, but I guess if I have to say, bro, this week my takeaway would be that Frio is the real deal, bro. I think everybody kind of been down, wondering whether Frio, they haven't had a tough draw up until this point. I think even with Carlton included, Carlton hasn't been a proven side, but when it gets Geelong at home, and we'll get into that further, they won, bro. So it's I think that solidifies it, bro. They've been playing well and it stacks up, and here they are, bro, beating teams that's guaranteed to be in finals, I think, in my opinion. So I think they're the real deal, man.
That's funny, bro, because I think my major takeaway is going to be very contradicting. Because mine is how ass West Coast is, man. I think our season is over with, bro. Like, I really don't see no hope for us this year, bro. We really just need to go into that rebuild mode. A lot of our old players, bro, they just too old. They don't even got no trade value. So it's like we really gonna have to start from scratch. We're gonna have to be ass for a few years, bro. We're gonna have to come up off these draft picks, bro, because our team, what it's looking like right now, is just, whew, boy, we gonna be an easy win all season, bro. I can see 100-point wins on us all season, bro. We got Brisbane next week, nigga. That's 130 maybe, nigga. Like, I already did the video on West Coast being wooden spoon this year, but I didn't.
You did that. They were trying to convince you that you was wrong,
bro. I didn't even know how ass we was gonna be.
I think y'all got 1 first round and 1 second round this year picked. That's what I did.
Yeah, man. So it's crazy how teams can fall from grace, bro. But this shit, West Coast, man, it's a hard year to be a fan, especially in the one, bro. But still, West Coast is all there, man.
It's funny we talking about West Coast because the first game of this week, getting into the games, is Richmond West Coast. I'm gonna go first, or you gonna go first?
You can go ahead, man.
All right, so West Coast, I didn't. It's just crazy because West Coast really, the teams that they go against really build form based off of them, bro. In the season, I mean, Richmond kind of did that, bro. Richmond really played a complete game this game, bro. Tom Lynch, it was his 200th game, and he scored 7 goals, bro. So he really turned the fuck up, bro. Tom Lynch was looking, I think this was his best game of his career, bro. Shea Bolton looked electric out of the midfield, bro. He looked like he had a career game. And even Mo Rioli, bro, Morris, as they call him, had 3 goals in his, like, I think his 3rd game, bro. So that's 5 goals in 3 career games. And like I'm saying, people are building form and getting confident based off West Coast effort, bro. And it's definitely an effort thing as well, bro. They don't run, and it just look like they're used to and they're content with being mediocre at this very stage in the game, bro. Because this was the worst ever loss at Optus Stadium. And I think Richmond moved Jaden Short to the midfield. I think that helped them a lot. But Richmond was just turning them over, bro. They scored the first 11 goals, I think, off of all turnover. They had 21 goals off turnover this game. And the only really positive thing for West Coast, like I say, was that Josh Kennedy scored a 700th goal, bro. And wasn't aware of the milestone, but I seen after he got it, it was kind of a good moment for him, bro. For him, at least the one player that I actually give praise to this season, he actually got to have a happy moment for himself, so I was proud of that. But it was just a complete ass whooping, bro. Like we've seen through West Coast throughout the season span. So
I was starting this game saying fuck AFL, fuck y'all for having us have the first game of the week, bro. Knowing There ain't no other fucking footy game for no whole another like 24 hours, bro. Y'all just want niggas talking about our fucking ass whoop all week, bro. 109 point ass whoop, bro. We at home, bro. That whole optic shit, that's a myth to me, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Ain't shit is crazy, bro. But we had Greg Clark turn up, bro. He turned up in the midfield, but out for fucking health and safety now, bro. It's like, bro, every time Willie Rioli, he's out for the hamstring, bro. Every time we get a little bit of shit going, bro, it's like, nigga, bro. The West Coast season gonna be ass this year, bro. All my West Coast niggas, all the West Coast homies, West Coast all day, every day, bro. Bro, we might as well just root for another team this year, bro.
You gonna hate right now on the board, bro.
What is it? What?
You gonna hate right this season on the board.
Oh, bro. Nigga, we already met. Like, bro, since I've been a fan, bro. Since I've been a fan, we about to miss the fucking finals 2 years in a row. And I only been a fan 2 years by the end of this season, bro. Yeah, but no positives to take away from this game. This was really a whole ass whoop, bro. No ball movement, no running, no effort, bro. It was just nothing was going right for us, bro. It really made it hard to watch the rest of the games this week. But it is what it is. It's gonna be the season for West Coast. West Coast all day, every day, unfortunately.
Next game, we had Frio versus Geelong at GMHBA. So Geelong home game. What you thought about this game, bro?
This game right here, I was actually surprised, bro. I wanted Geelong to win this game because it's fuck Frio, bitch ass Frio. Never tipping these niggas again, bro. But they come out with the win, bro. They've been playing hard. They've been playing defensively. They've been playing offensively, bro. They really looking like a more and more complete team every week, bro. I really wanted Geelong to stomp on these boys, especially at home, especially on their little uneven, unfair playing grounds with their skinny ass grounds, bro. But and even last year, bro, Geelong whooped their fucking ass on this ground, bro. But Frio stood tall this game. It was a close game. Geelong could have came back, but Frio just held on, bro. Bitch ass Frio it's like you said, the real fucking deal this year, bro. Number 3 right now.
Yeah.
But they deserve that spot, bro. They definitely been playing hard and worthy of that shit.
Everything says right, bro. And really coming into this game, they were without Sean Darcy and Matt Taberner. So I kind of thought that would be like the advantage that they wouldn't have. And I would think that would be the disadvantage, rather, against Geelong, especially being on the road. But they ended up winning the game, bro. Really, Geelong started off good, though. They dominated kind of the first quarter with strong pressure. Tyson Stengel was one of the forwards who was just putting immediate pressure on. He earned himself some free kicks off tackles. And Geelong scored the first 3 goals. And Frio was allowing the inside 50s, bro. So their defense wasn't looking like how we're praising it. But really, as the game went on, the second and third quarter in particular, bro, really the rest of the game, Frio defense really locked in, bro. They took advantage of the skinny ground and they spread out wide, bro, and used space, bro. The space that they were allowed to. And I thought that would be a disadvantage, but it wasn't. And Frio second quarter really matched the pressure, bro. Was the pressure that Geelong brought in the first quarter, brought it to them in the second quarter, got more of the footy, and at the end of the day, that was really what they needed to do, bro. They did good context work, but Frio was missing some goals at times. That's what kept Geelong really in the game. The third quarter was kind of slow as far as scoring goes, but Frio kind of broke the game open. Tom Stewart did as much as best he could, bro, on the defensive line, and I think he moved to the wing a little bit. He had a career game. He really went kind of stupid with 40 possessions. And Geelong struggled to kick inside 50, bro. I don't think Jeremy Cameron even scored a goal, bro. Griffin Logue kind of locked him down, bro. And he did a good job. And Griffin Logue, I'll say, did a good job at times on Charlie Colonel last week. So Griffin Logue's in good form, bro. Another player sat on her fucking ankle, bro, in this game, bro. It's fucking Max Holmes, bro. This is the second time. First it was a Frio player, then it was Geelong player. So if you play Frio next week, you have a chance to sit on your ankle. That shit
was Bro injured for real?
Yeah, he out. He out, bro. He was out, bro. But yeah, bro, Frio, like, even when they allow inside 50s, bro, they restrict you, bro, and it's hard to score against them, bro. And they're saying, I think that right now they're number 1 on defense over Melbourne, bro, as far as allowing inside 50s and scoring per inside 50.
They're looking good defensively, bro. I wasn't expecting that at all this year.
Nah. that's really all I got for that, bro. That's pretty much the story of that game. I don't want to write Geelong off. I think they're still there, but I think Freo's the real deal, bro. Even despite injury.
So
Next game we got Adelaide versus GWS. I don't have the home grounds. I can get the name that.
it was Adelaide.
Adelaide Oval.
I'm pretty sure. Unless it was some random ass place. Man, for this game, bro. So GWS is my second favorite team, and if y'all niggas don't know, these are the boys I'm gonna be rooting for this year. And I'm so glad, bro. I'm so glad these niggas ain't as ass as I thought they was gonna be, bro. Because the first few games, these niggas been looking like they might be chilling with West Coast at the bottom, bro. But I think they finally got their groove, bro. Well, Tom Green been one of their best players, bro, and he still had a great game, but he really was quiet this game compared to everybody else that really stood up, bro. Toby Green finally got down, put some points on the board, bro. That nigga was active, and he's back in his groove, bro. I think Stephen Canelio, bro, he got down. I've been waiting for bro to turn up and really, stand out, bro. And I see little spurts of it, but this game he really kind of did his shit. Who else, bro? Fucking Jesse Hogan, bro. Jesse Hogan, bro. I think he was like #1 pick one year. Been traded around a few teams, bro. You finally getting some touches, bro. I hope all this can stay consistent. Tim. I knew that shit was wrong as soon as I fucking said it. Tim, bro. You goddamn holding it down, bro. Like the team is coming together. Himmelberg, bro. The team is really. I'm naming all y'all individually, bro. If y'all can keep it together like y'all did this past week, bro, I really think y'all can get back in the competition. I think a lot of people are writing GWS off right now, bro. But I think they kind of did the same little bullshit Port doing. I think Port gonna work their way back up, but GWS is definitely not a team to sleep on, bro. And I think they are clicking now, so watch out for them, boys.
Yes, I definitely agree with you, bro. GWS is looking like a more complete team as they had forward line issues for sure, bro. Himmelberg at one point was really the only forward. They were needing their mids to go up and kick goals, but this game they didn't need that. Toby Green, obviously, it's his second game back from suspension. Jesse Hogan is playing. This is their first time they ever played together this year, and it looked great, bro. They moved Lockie Whitfield forward, bro, and he had a great game. Really his best game this season. He's kind of been underwhelming, not gonna lie to you, but midfield is hitting, like you said, bro. And I really would say Tom Green, I feel like he played pretty good too, bro. I feel like he didn't get like the goal scoring ability and shit like that, but I think he did play his role, bro, in the midfield. I think that the midfield dominated, bro. Even with Canelio, I think the same way, bro. I think they gave good pressure to Adelaide. I think Adelaide was turning the ball over. They weren't able to handle it. The game was over pretty quick, bro. This is the game of the Greens. They both turned up, bro. Tex didn't have as much of an impact as he would like. I think he had 2 goals, but as you see, when Tex scores more than 2 goals, bro, he really is more dangerous, and he had less of an impact this game due to, I think, the midfield being pressurized by GWS. Rochelle didn't have as much of an impact as he would like, bro. He's still kind of working in the middle of the ground, bro, working on his midfield craft, bro. But he gives up a lot of free kicks, bro. That's one thing I noticed about Josh Rochelle, bro. He'll give up some free kicks based off frustration, and I'm just starting to notice that in his game. I think GWS did a good job as far as just marking the ball in between the arcs, if you don't mind, bro. In between inside 50 and defensive 50, they kind of control the middle of the ground, bro. Similar to how you would want to win a chess match, bro. And another key thing about this, you seen the Adelaide Brody Smith when he went up for that mark and hit his head on the ground.
Yep.
So hope he's all right, man. That was kind of crazy to see. It was like kind of just head was flailing based off the fucking momentum, bro. So hope he's all right. But it was really I don't think I specified. This was a total ass whoop from GWS, bro. It was really a complete game. The game was over quick. And Adelaide didn't look like the gritty team that they've been looking like in previous games, bro. So I don't know if Adelaide's falling off. I do agree with you, bro. I think GWS is still in the competition, bro. It just looked good, bro. So I just maybe need a couple more weeks for me to really believe it. But I definitely see them on the way up, similar to Port. Because I was going to say that just as well, bro. It's funny that you say that. But yeah, that's that game, bro. It was ass whoop at the Adelaide Oval. And disappointed their fans at home, so
yeah, what it is.
yeah. Next game, Melbourne versus the Hawks, bro. I was definitely interested in this game, bro. Look forward to it. What you think about it?
So this game was interesting, bro, because Hawks Hawks were in it the whole game, bro. It was never like these boys. If you was watching it as a Hawks fan, bro, you had hope whole game, bro. It's never like you was like, man, I know we fucking gonna lose, bro. It was a close game. Melbourne had control of the game, and they were keeping control of that. Melbourne does this little shit, bro. I can't even really point it out what they do, bro. But they do this little shit where they can get the lead, and they just, it's like they really just moving pieces around, bro. The way they move, the way Melbourne moves opponents is impressive to me, bro. Just the way they move the ball, they make their opponents shift the way they want them to, and then they just take advantage of shit like that. And then also, just it was always like the Hawks were fighting to stay in it though, even though they weren't out of it at any point. They were always a goal or two behind type shit, and because of that, Melbourne just held it on, bro. Melbourne just put their foot down on the other team's neck and just hold it there, bro. And it really ain't shit you can do. The Hawks might score a goal, but Melbourne matched it real quick, and they just held on to the lead, bro. And Melbourne's looking like a tough ass team to beat, bro.
Yeah, Melbourne. I personally said the Hawks would be a good chance to win this game. I wanted them to win this game, even though I tipped Melbourne, but I think really Max Gone really got to dominating too much, bro. The Hawks are short to ruckman right now, so they're down to their third string ruck, and that's not gonna fly against the best ruck in the competition, bro. And Max Gone, he dominated really the whole game. Stephen May was really intercepting a lot, bro. But I will say, bro, the Hawks, there was a stat that I found, bro, against Melbourne. The league average score per inside 50 is 32%, right? And the Hawks scored 52% this game. So really, over half the times that they went inside 50, they scored, bro. So the Hawks, they were playing fast, bro. They definitely took daring kicks in the corridor. They took chances, bro. And they did it, and it really worked out for them, bro. And they looked like an experienced side against Melbourne, bro. And like you said, they were never out the game for the most part. But they really suffer from Melbourne having a premiership third quarter. They always have, bro. They always turn up in that third quarter. I don't know if it's just a sign. And they didn't have Simon Good when they were out. Luke Jackson, they had Petty, Kazi Pickett, and I think Spargo. They had like 4 players, or just Sparrow, one of those two. But they had 4 players out, bro, or 5 premiership players out with Christian Salem, and then the coach is gone, bro. So I thought that this would be the most vulnerable time for Melbourne, but they still were able to hold it down, bro. Clayton Oliver really started off hot, bro. Then he got tagged by Connor Nash. Then fucking Petrarca started going off, bro. The perfect 1-2 punch in the midfield, bro. They both had about even numbers in the disposal count, bro. So they both find the footy, and it's just ridiculous, bro. It's hard to find. You need more of the midfield for Hawthorn to turn up, bro. Definitely Jaeger O'Mara turned up. James Sicily on the back line turned up, but it just wasn't enough, bro. I will say Langdon wasn't a factor at all this game, bro. I guess they tagged Langdon with a wing, bro. So pretty much he just kept them away from the boundary, bro. So I never heard of tagging wings. So that's dope from Sam Mitchell, bro, to tag a wing. That's interesting as fuck, bro. He had 3 uncontested possessions, and you know he's usually the outlet, bro. Yeah, so that's very interesting, bro. Salute to Sam Mitchell because it obviously worked, but Langdon. And when Melbourne gets going, bro, Langdon is definitely a part of that, bro. He had that dope ass like goal of the year contender a couple weeks ago. So, just a little bit too many odds stacked against Hawks, bro. I won't write y'all off. Y'all right outside the 8. I think they're okay, bro. I think they're okay, but they might just be like a good side, but just not a great side. But I guess I still got to see a little bit from them, bro. I liked what I seen though. Hawks did the best they could. I would imagine. Shout out to Dylan Moore as well, but this wasn't enough. Came up short, for sure. The next game we had Ports and Saints. This wasn't an Adelaide over, man. This was
a Saints game.
Saints home game.
Yeah. So for this game right here, score looks bad, bro. It's 42-43. Very low scoring game. It was more entertaining than the score puts on. Look, I'll give the low scoring probably to the weather. It was raining. From what they say, it was raining the whole time.
Greasy conditions.
Yeah, and it was, right after it's been raining, shit just wet. That's when it's the worst, bro. And the way they was playing, it was looking like it, bro. Nobody could really grab the ball. It was slipping out of everybody's hands. It was. Some say that the rain brings out the talent, bruh. and players, it didn't look like nobody had the talent for this.
Nobody on them team talented.
Yeah, it was a whole different game style kind of for both teams, bro. It was real sloppy, but it was entertaining footy. You see people running hard. That's good shit. But what else? Jack Steele from Saints. He really kind of was the most composed and controlled out the game. But Port ended up just holding down. Saints came out early the first half. I think the Saints really controlled. I guess it started drying up, and then Port started fucking getting a little control of the ball. But it was definitely more so a battle of the midfield this game. None of the forwards on either teams really turned up. So on the opposite end, none of the backs really had to do shit either because the forwards weren't really getting the ball like that. So it was really just a testament of which midfield was better, and in the end, Port held out, and it was an entertaining game. It wasn't, I wouldn't say a good game. It was a rainy day game. It's footy.
Like you said, it was just a greasy condition game, bro. Ugly, gritty contest, bro, for the most part. And I think you said the Saints pretty much outplayed Port, at least early in the game. Really in the key aspects of the area, they outplayed them. Port really was able to score the last 5 of the 6 goals in the game, bro. I think Robbie Gray had like a game winning behind, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That really what it was, bro. St. Kilda definitely was inaccurate at times, bro. Especially Max King. He had missed shots that definitely was needed. But St. Kilda, bro, they, as we seen, when they hit their shots, sound like I'm playing basketball. When they make their set shots and they kick goals, bro, they can win, bro. But when they have this little struggle, bro, they need to have perfect game everywhere else, bro. And I don't think that's their game. They definitely have to rely on some of their accuracy, bro. They can't continue to do this inaccuracy, bro, because they lose those games, bro. And it's kind of, yeah. It was definitely a good pickup for Port, bro. You didn't get any percentage back, but you picked up the 4 points, bro, against a team that's in the 8, bro. Relieve yourself of a little bit of media pressure, bro. Ken Hinckley definitely been chilling the last couple weeks compared to how he was a month ago, bro.
For sure.
But yeah, bro, that's pretty much what it was. Nothing really too spectacular happened out of that game, bro. Just another footy game, like you said, so. Next game got them Carlton boys, man, versus the Northern Kangaroos, fucking boy. North Kangaroos. North Melbourne.
Alright, so this game, bruh, I think everybody was looking at Carlton to see what they was going to do. Northern been a shit team. Northern just got blew out the week before this by 100-something points, if I'm not tripping.
Brisbane team.
Yeah, I think so. So this was really to see what Carlton was going to do. And Carlton did what the fuck they had to do. They shut these boys down, beat them by 50 points. I don't think it was ever really much of a game. Carlton kind of got on these boys early and just put their foot on their neck, bruh. So Carlton should get some confidence back from this. I can't give them too much praise for being a shit team like North. They basically in the same boat as West Coast as far as being shit. But they did what they supposed to do, and that's always a step in the right direction.
Yeah, man. All right, so first things first with this game, bro, I want to say shout out to Doherty and Ben Cunnington, bro. They both had their moment. Obviously, they both are going through or have been through testicular cancer, bro. So they went up and had a nice little moment before the game, bro. Chopped it up with each other and had a nice little talk, bro. So that was definitely dope. It's more than footy, obviously. So shout out to them two boys, man. Hopefully Cunnington can come back soon. But as far as the game goes, bro, I think Carlton's ball movement looked very good, bro. We were short George Hewitt for the first time this season, bro. In the midfield, he's been a bull. He's been our dirty worker, man. And so we're replacing him with Jack Carroll. He was the first gamer, bro, making his debut. And he definitely played pretty good, bro. Had his first goal and everything. So first kick, first goal. So that was great for him, bro. Good moment. I think North brought strong pressure, bro, at least early in the game. Obviously, we were without Mark Pitternet, so I think TDK, so that Tom DeConing, if you don't know, and J-Sauce, Jack Savani, they both were nice in the ruck, and they were both able to hold it down. I think TDK hurt his ankle a little bit, so I'm definitely worried about that, man. So J-Sauce was able to definitely hold it down, bro, and as small as he is, bro, performing the ruck and at least put some body pressure on other rucks, bro, and he works out. I think both teams had success in the corridor at times, bro, at least definitely early. But I think the difference was, bro, North's their key midfielders weren't finding enough of the footy, bro. It was definitely a Carlton midfield show in the beginning. And we kept putting North pressure under defense under pressure, bro. Harry Mackay was catching marks, bro. He's one of the best marksmen, I guess I'll say, in the league, bro. He makes something out of nothing, bro. And he really had a backman. Ben Mackay didn't get to play, obviously. He's hurt or suspended. I can't remember. Suspended, I think. But Harry didn't have anybody his size at all, bro, guarding him, bro. He was like a foot taller. He looked a foot taller than everybody out there, bro, catching marks. And we were dominant at the pressure, at the stoppages, bro. It's just, we were looking great, bro. And that was all first quarter, but the second quarter, North came back, but like I said, their midfield kind of found the footy a little bit better, bro. Stevenson, Luke Davies-Uniacke, and Goldstein in the ruck. But really our pressure, bro, we just served off pressure from our small, like Corey Durden especially, bro. Shout out to him. Really, Greenwoods tried to tag Cripps. It really wasn't working, so they dropped that shit at halftime, bro. It's still going off. When you drop the tag, it really kind of unleashed. He's looking like one of the best, really the top 5 best player in the AFL, bro. North would have got smacked even more, but in the third quarter, they really gave North one of their 2 goals in the second quarter, bro, in the third quarter. Third quarter, Carlton looked, I wouldn't say we look like Melbourne, bro, but we suck. We haven't won a third quarter yet this season, bro. We won this one, so we surged off them boys, bro. We took over on, but in this third quarter in particular, bro, North got physical, bro. We had to get physical with them boys back, bro. North, what's his nigga name? Nick Larkey. Let's call that boy North Larkey. Nick Larkey, bitch ass, tried to tunnel my boy Lewis Young, bro. Had to get his ass beat, get fucked up, had his jersey ripped all the way down, looking like a skirt, boy. Bitch ass nigga. So I don't fuck with Nick Larkey, bro. You don't jeopardize a player like that, bro. And Jason Horn-Francis talking shit, trying to get Buck, hitting my boy in the back, Jack Savani, bro. And Jack Savani had to tell you, North, your club is shit, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're not that good, your club is shit. So what the fuck, bro? And that's Jack Savani's word, but I'll say that too, because I'm a fucking Carlton boy. Another thing I want to say, we really just ran home with the game, bro. In the end, we won by 50, like you said. Liam Stalker bumped somebody, Lewis Young bumped somebody, bro. And Stalker hurt his shoulder, but I like the physicality, bro. Stalker just came in this game. Lewis Young has obviously been featured more than he thought he was going to be. And the physicality, bro, I love I love Carlton, bro. Fuck North, so that was a mouthful, but I had to tell you about my. The next game we got the Gold Coast versus Collingwood. Fuck my tips up.
So this game, bro, really, shout out to Brody, bro. Brody Machek is looking like, bro, one of the best forwards in the game.
He's the craftiest, bro. You got it.
Especially up to just the eyeball touch, bro. This nigga was crazy, bro. Hands incredible, going up for all marks, catching all marks, bro. I'm trusting him in every one-on-one situation. And most 2-on-1 situations, I'm giving it to Brody, bro. His hands is crazy, bro. He's fucking fearless, bro. He's going up for all marks, all speckies, bro. And he's 9 times out of 10, he's bringing them bitches down and turning around and kicking the goal, bro. Even when he's not off the mark, bro, like you say, he's crafty, just with the ball on the ground, bro. Just getting a little cheeky kicks in, bro, kicking goals, bro. Bro's looking like the best forward this year, bro. So shout out to him. Other than that, bro, this game was uneventful to me at least, bro. I definitely was just, Brody stole the show, bro. And Gold Coast, I didn't really think they had a chance. They kind of did what I thought they were gonna do. Collingwood did what I thought they was gonna do, bro. They just kind of held it on. They had a little bit more talent and experience throughout the ground, and Gold Coast just ain't enough, bro. And that fucking Magpies got fucking Brody, bro. Shit crazy.
Yeah, they do got Brody, bro. I think he's one of the craftiest forwards, bro. I do think that, bro. He just gets my respect every week. But as far as the start of the game, bro, Gold Coast got the first 2 goals this game, but Collingwood really had the next 7 goals, bro. And it was just, from there on, bro, Gold Coast would have like a little momentum, bro. But Collingwood never lost momentum. It would be like Gold Coast would fight into it, get a goal, but they just could not stop Collingwood, bro. They were walking that shit down the field, bro. It's just every walk that they had, every chip that they had, it seemed like they scored, bro. Gold Coast had more inside 50s in the first quarter. Oh, was it the first quarter or maybe the whole game? But they just did not have any return, bro, for the most part, bro. Collingwood is making that shit a point to score every time. And I think Collingwood's defensive pressure was definitely good, bro. They brought that shit to them. I don't think they're the strongest defensive pressure team, but they brought that shit to them. Gold Coast, this team, I think they understand that Gold Coast is a hard-working team, so I don't know if Craig McCray brought that to their attention and said, all right, bro, this is what y'all got to do. But their counterattack was there, bro. They counterattacked every time, and they were able to score. It was just kind of crazy, bro. Josh Dacos, he was turning up. He had a good game in the midfield. Lipinski, I think Collingwood's midfield kind of just excelled. We had like Tuke Miller and Noah Anderson have nice moments in the midfield, but it just wasn't collectively enough as a squad, as a midfield group to get on the same page and win. I thought Jared Witts might have been more of an advantage than he was, but at the end of the day, just like I said, the group couldn't get shit together. I will give, speaking of key forwards, I will give Levi Casbolt some praise, bro. He was catching hella marks, bro. He just was inaccurate. He had 4 goals, 4 behinds. Could have had 8 goals potentially, maybe 6 or 7, bro. And without him, I don't know where Gold Coast will be, bro. And honestly, it's crazy because Chol had 3 goals this game. And neither of these players were on the squad last year, bro. So if they didn't go and get these 2, bro, they would really be fucked right now. Ben King being out. Sure. So salute to that. Those two key forwards were really keeping them in the game, bro. Gold Coast kept trying to come back, but Collingwood just, like I said, they couldn't stop them and they kept going. And I hate to give praise, I'm surprised you didn't say it. Jack fucking Ginnivan, bro. He had one of the nice goals. I thought he ran with the ball too much, but nonetheless, it is a nice goal, bro. He showed a little candy and all types of shit, bro. Running in the pocket, scoring a goal. So, I don't know if you knew, you seen some of the Collingwood, like the leaders in the past, didn't like the fact that he went to the pub after that for celebratory shit. So they really hating on Ginnivan, bro. I'm not a fan of him, but let that young man live his life, bro. Come on, man. That's all I got for that game, man. All right, next game, we got a rematch of the first round in the finals. Essendon versus the Dogs in the elimination final.
So rematch, same results. Dogs came out on top, man. Dogs is just a little too much for Essendon still, bro. Their midfield was a little too tough. But the standout player of this game was definitely Josh Dunkley, bro. It just seemed like every time you looked up, he was getting the fucking ball, bro.
2 goals, top of mid disposals.
Him and Caleb Daniel, bro. They both of them two definitely just went crazy. And them boys really just too much for Essendon. Essendon, who did they lose? Stringer? They just don't have enough.
They fucked, bro. Without, bro, they fucked, bro.
The boys is looking like a shit team, bro, and as kind of weird as the Dogs was looking this year, bro, I do think they still got the midfield, bro. I don't think they gonna be a top 14. So they won the top 14 last year. I definitely don't think that'll be one this year, bro. But I still think they're gonna be an 8. I still think they're a tough team to come up against, and a team you definitely got a game plan for. But and Essendon just ain't them niggas, bro. Essendon just ain't. They on a whole other tier of ass. So it was just the Dogs outclassing Essendon is what I'm trying to say, bro. And the Dogs just outclassed them boys.
Yeah. I agree with you on the best on ground for Dunkley, bro. He had a crazy game. Had his disposal counts, bro. Looked the best in midfield. They looked great without Bunt playing his best, bro. And I guess the question is, when you want to see a Dogs game, bro. Well, when you view a Dogs game, are they going to kick accurate or are they not? And they did kick accurate this game. What's crazy was Naughton really didn't have too much of a say this game, bro. Jordan really definitely beat him on the one-on-one matchup, but it's crazy that the Dogs didn't even need that. If you would ask me if the Dogs would win without Naughton dominating the game as the key forward for the Dogs, I would be like, nah, they're not going to win. Even against Essendon, I would have said that. But here I am, wrong. Essendon couldn't find the mark inside 50, bro. They seem to always move like sideways or backwards, bro. They don't seem to like to move forward. And I seen David King, I think he said something about Essendon midfield like to get their numbers up, get their disposal counts and all that. And I can see that, bro. If you just keep, and I do see a lot of handballs back and forth, bro, between the midfield, bro. Especially out of like center bounces and shit like that. It always takes, think about it, bro. It always takes Essendon a while to really get the ball forward out of center, don't it? They always do some shit moving backwards, and then they get it back. The ball taps backwards, but then you gotta do like 5, 8 different handballs. You overusing the ball, bro.
Yeah.
So Essendon really just a flawed team, and look, just in general, Dylan Shield, bro. That was one of the players that they said is getting dropped, bro, to make a statement because he's not working hard enough. But then some shit happens, and all of a sudden he's playing again. So standards are nothing, bro, with Essendon, bro. There's just, I don't know what the fuck they got going on. There's no accountability there. I'm questioning the coach at that point, bro. It's just you're not playing hard enough. You don't defend, bro. So there's just a lot going on, bro. And you know, this is the team you played in the final. There's not that many different players on this team, bro. So I don't really understand what's going on with them boys, how they fell backslid so far, bro. So the Dogs had 66 inside 50 entries, bro. 34% scoring, bro. It was 66 to 19 to 39. 66-39 inside 50s, bro. So it wasn't even a contest. They never gave themselves a chance, bro. I don't think the midfield for Essendon is damaging enough. They, like I said, they get their counts. They don't like to put the ball in a dangerous position to put pressure on the defense. They don't do that, bro. And the Dogs look like the better team, definitely in the second and third quarter when it mostly mattered, bro. I think Essendon had a little arm wrestle in the beginning or whatever you want to call it for a second, but nah, bro. It was really a wrap, bro. Despite not having no back line, Essendon didn't even threaten them boys up there for real.
Shit crazy.
Yep. And the last game of this week, man, we had Brisbane hosting Swans at the Gabba. No, actually it was at the SCG, my bad. Sydney hosted Brisbane. Yeah. At the Sydney Cricket Ground.
So this game for me, despite Sydney losing, bro, they did some crazy shit with Buddy.
Well, stress me the fuck out, boy.
I think Buddy had 6 goals this game.
In 10 minutes.
And most of them shits was just on center bounces, taking advantage of the 6-6-6 rule, a one-on-one situation, and bro just gonna beat Buddy on a one-on-one, and he just got goes back to back, bro. But despite that, when the ball actually hit the ground, when the ball just didn't come off center bounce, Brisbane did control most of the game, bro. I mean, it came down to the midfield again. Lockie Neal was going off. Zorko had a great game again. Cluggage, bro. It's just these were two top teams, bro. This game actually wasn't as good as I thought it was gonna be because Brisbane kind of held on to the lead most of the time, bro. And the only hope Sydney really had was when Buddy was just on his back-to-back fucking goals, bro. But even then, you kind of always just knew Brisbane was gonna win, and that's really what it came down to. Brisbane was the better team all game. Brisbane was kind of doing what they wanted. Sydney was doing what they could, and it just led to Brisbane getting this win, bro. Number 2 spot on the ladder. Definitely deserving of it. I'm looking for Brisbane Melbourne game.
Yeah. In the beginning of this game, it was pretty close, bro. I think it was an even first quarter. In different aspects. But Brisbane really did take off, like you said. I think they had 6 goals in the second quarter, but they kind of took off. Really based off the pressure that they had applied to Sydney, based off the stoppage game, based off the clearance game, like you said, bro. They just in different aspects, they were really taking over the game. Outside of just the center bounce, really Buddy Magic came in the third quarter. I noticed, bro. One thing about Sydney, they need magic from somebody. They need Heaney magic, they need Buddy magic, and they need Luke Parker magic. And Luke Parker definitely is not about to give you that all the time, bro. Like that was probably one of his only times he's gonna do that this year. And you got Buddy magic. You didn't get Heaney magic at all, bro. He was kind of quiet this game. I think if he would have been able to show up a little bit better, really they would have. If they were able to serve Heaney the ball better, they could have had a better chance. Lockie Neal, like you said, turned up McCluggage. Dane Zorko had a great game. And they put him in the midfield for the first time this year, bro. And he showed out. So another key thing about this game, Danaher, he was playing pretty good, bro. He dislocated, I think, his shoulder on 2 separate occasions. And he was subbed off at halftime, so he only got one half of them in. I think he'll be out a couple weeks. So I know they're ready for Hipwood to come back. They'll be ready for that. Also want to applaud Callum Mills and Luke Parker both for their efforts in the midfield. Obviously, at the time, somebody had to be feeding them the boys the ball or to be doing work in the midfield for Buddy to get the ball off those center bounces. So the boys did a good job. Also want to give Chad Warner some praise, bro. At the end of the game or towards the end of the game, he definitely made it a point to get on the ball and try to give these boys, give his boys the best chance to win the game. And they really had to fight back. Sydney had to fight back on 2 separate occasions, bro, from being down. And they almost did that. I think Paddy McCartan got a concussion. Because of his concussion, Nick Blakey had to step back more to the goal square, so he didn't have as much effectiveness running off half back at all. And if you notice that, that's definitely a big part of their game. And he was kind of a non-factor in this game for the most part. So when you have Blakey and Heaney and you have other key players not doing as much as they usually do, like Errol Golden, there's only so much you can get, bro. Only so much result that you can expect against a tough team like Brisbane. It was a tough game, I think, to drop at home. But I guess if you want to drop a game, it would be somebody above you on the ladder and somebody that's already heralded as one of the best premier teams in the comp. So that's just what it is. And maybe next week, Swans. But Swans, I don't know. They're looking a little susceptible a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
They are, bro. Well, it is one of the weirdest top tier teams, I think, because sometimes they do look shit. If they playing against somebody that can deal with them, they just be looking sloppy, like they don't know where the fuck to go or what to do. They got somebody that can fucking tag Isaac Heaney, because Isaac Heaney be the one that be breaking away again.
The mid-forward be dangerous. Was this Pepley's first game back, right?
Yeah,
and
he wasn't too effective, but he got some touches though.
He did. He just when it's there, when it's gelling, Sydney's a dangerous team. But when they're not, they look like a fractured. I wouldn't say a fractured team, bro, but they don't look like they're a cohesive enough team to win against the top side. So.
Hell yeah, man. This goddamn all 9 games, bro. Round 7. Shit. Like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube shit, man. Y'all know what's up, man. Patreon, bro. We on Patreon. Y'all can fuck with us on the Patreon.
Patreon, man.
It ain't shit, bro. It's like $2. I dropped it to $2 so everybody can hop in and fuck with us, man. We gonna start doing some special shit for the Patreons. I don't know what shit. So if y'all got suggestions, let me know.
I know we have older fans too, our older supporters. So I will say Patreon. What it is, it's an app, pretty much that you can support us monthly. Like you said, the minimum drop was $2 a month, but you can also pledge any given amount that you would like to if you feel that's necessary. And yeah, you pretty much just we have a link in the bio. You click on the Patreon and. Obviously, STEEZ TheDon AFL. Support us, man, and all of the proceeds will go towards obviously upgrading the channels, whether it's camera equipment, or really whatever's really necessary as far as a backdrop or anything that's the case, like memory cards and stuff like that. So,
or even the Grove Town Powers, bro, training equipment, new gear, just really whatever we need. Shit, even really gas, cause for all the times we be traveling, bro. Going out of town 2 times this month, back to back, bro. So really need all the money we can get, all the hotels we paying for, bro. It really helps, bro.
All for the love of the game,
for sure, man. But even if you don't do that, man, we still fuck with y'all, man. Drop the subscription, man. And we still on here. We fuck with y'all regardless, man. We gonna keep doing this regardless. But we out this bitch, man. Until next time, goddamn.